What's excuse me? What's good? Facebook Live, Ryan Kenyatta here coming at you. It is 176 days after my kidney transplant. I'm just checking in. I know it's been a while. I flat out don't go to the doctor nearly as much now, so honestly, it's just not as much to report. I went yesterday. I had labs done last Friday. I went to the doctor yesterday. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Creatinine was 149, and physically everything is going well. I can't complain. It's kind of weird though. When I first had the transplant, they said you would go through some mental, I guess you could say, issues. Some mental issues, and get the word guilt was used. And what's up, Butch? What's up, Coach? What's up, Dave Bacani, old school New York Met in the building? What's up, man? Good to see you. And like I was saying, you know, I, like I said, the word guilt came up, and I'm not saying I'm feeling guilt right now, but definitely overthinking a lot of stuff in regards to, you know, what I should be doing, in regards to, stuff I should be doing or not doing for Liam. It's just a lot of overthinking going on with myself, my donor Liam, and I wasn't expecting all that, but it is what it is. And like I said, they told me beforehand that it would take place. And Michelle Dixon, what's going on? And it's kind of frustrating, to be honest with you, because I know it's almost like a helpless feeling. I'm going through that right now, but they say it's part of it. So I guess I'm just gonna deal with that. But everything else, I couldn't be more blessed physically. I don't think. It's I actually lost in 5 days. I'm gonna lose two meds. They're taking two meds off of me, and they always before they removing these meds, they told me I was barely taking any meds at all. What's up, Roxanne? How you doing? Before that, they told me I was barely taking any drugs at all, and they're taking two off. So from the physical standpoint, everything couldn't be better. I'm thrilled. But there is one thing I want to talk to you all about that's kind of crazy. Going back to the nutrition. Remember I was talking about that documentary, uh, What the Health? Remember I talked to you about that, and I have my glucose in the just to be clear, in the documentary they talk about how our glucose actually, or blood sugar actually shoots up, or we have glucose issues because of the meat. And that was something totally new. And I've been keeping track of my glucose. This is kind of crazy to me. So I'm just gonna read you off the numbers. This is kind of hard to show them to you on the computer. Back, I'm gonna go all the way back to before my transplant. So I'm just gonna give you some of the numbers before the transplant. Let's see. So it was 88 milligrams, 92, 93, 88, 81, 86. This is after the transplant. We're in August and September. 79, 79, 80, 91, 83, 88. Now this is crazy. You heard all those numbers, double digit numbers. November 28th, Thanksgiving was on what, the 23rd, right? I was crushing, absolutely crushing meat. I love meat. I don't want this to sound like a meat bashing thing. I just don't eat it because I have a new kidney, and I have to make the best of it. So that's why I'm going vegan. I love meat. I love meat. So but anyway, so like I said, November 1st, 88 milligrams. November 28th, it skyrocketed to 155 milligrams because like I said, I was crushing meat. And then January 5th, got home, from the holiday, started to eat normally, shot back down to 89 milligrams. So I was like, whoa. I experienced that earlier before, but that was just, it never got to 155, and it never had that big shift like that. Now I'm not gonna sit here and bash meat at all, because I know the meats I was eating, they wasn't all organic, grass fed. I'm sure it's full of toxins and things like that. So I'm not saying it's all meat, but I mean the numbers don't lie, folks. The numbers don't lie. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell anybody not to eat meat. I'm just gonna say be aware of what you put in your system, because it definitely makes a difference. It can make an immediate difference, have an immediate impact on, as we see here, your blood sugar levels. But at the same time, I know you can eat, grass-fed meat. I know you can eat organic meat, and that will make a difference. That's just not my thing right now. I feel like I have, too much at stake right now. So that's what's going on with me, folks. As far as getting out there and working, I'm still not really sleeping. I'm still in the bed right now. I figure I'd just do this. It's just tough starting off early in the day when you're not sleeping. I probably get up around, I'll probably get up around, I don't know now, 10:30 or whatever, and I try to just lay here, hope I catch a nap, and then I finally start my day or get out the house around 11. That's just what it is for now. They say in a year everything should fall back into place. Everything that I'm having issues with right now, it's sort of like having, you had a car for a while and you hear a couple of nicks or whatever, some sounds, but those, it's not a big deal. That's how I am right now with myself. You feel certain things, but it's okay, But they said like a year from now, like I said, everything's supposed to fall back in place. So that's where I am right now. I'm trying to think of something else. So a lady, her name is Miss Anita. She has a foundation here in Atlanta, a kidney transplant foundation. And this is what I meant earlier by saying kind of like the guilt. When you first experience a transplant, you want to save the world, and that was my mentality. And then when you start feeling certain ways, and you just start figuring your body out, you just kind of I won't say you don't lose that desire, but you just have a lot on your plate, So I was like wanting to make a foundation. I wanted to save the world, but it just didn't happen. But what did happen was a very nice lady. I think she saw my YouTube channel, or a friend of mine sent her my YouTube channel. She liked the videos. It has a lot of good information on there with the holistic doctors, and I think the interview with Liam is very powerful, and I think the documentary is very powerful to help people out. So she saw that stuff. Long story short, we're having an event here. She's having an event here in Atlanta honoring 2 kidney transplant recipients, myself and another gentleman. And for me, that was awesome, because now I have found a foundation right here in Atlanta. I'm talking to the lady who runs it, again, Miss Anita. Thank you, Miss Anita. And we're going to talk today about me doing whatever I can to help her foundation. So that was like almost a relief for me. I'm going to be if things go well, I'm going to be helping directly with the foundation, and that means a lot. So I'm thrilled about that. But everything overall, everything is positive. I reached out to my kidney transplant doctor, Dr. Larson, and we're still going to try to have that interview I mentioned months ago, where I interview him about, what it's like being a kidney transplant doctor and the whole kidney transplant process. I'll put that on YouTube as well. I just want as much valuable, I want as much priceless information in regards to kidneys and kidney transplant. I want it free, and I want it out there for people, so it can help them make the right decision if they're in the need of a kidney transplant. That's all that's about. So I think that's about it, folks. Feeling great. Glad some folks checked in for me, and I hope you guys are doing well. Liam, appreciate everything. Jeff Carter, thanks for the advice on what you recommended the other day. I appreciate it. I definitely took action on that. By the way, that's one of them things I'm talking about, not being sure, what to do and whatnot. That was one of them things, but I'm starting to ramble, so I would just let y'all get back to work. You guys have a great day. You guys have a great rest of the week. And shoot, I might post during that foundation, have a Facebook Live during that foundation. Otherwise, I don't go back until April. So if I don't randomly send some posts up, I will see you all in April. You guys have a great week again. Talk to you later. I'm out.